Today we're making yogurt cream. It's, like the name suggests, the combination of yogurt and cream. Why do we do this? We want to make the lactose intolerant be able to digest cream products. Now, as long as somebody is able to eat yogurt without any allergic reactions, then that person should be fine with the yogurt cream. This nice and simple recipe is good for anyone who's lactose intolerant but able to digest yogurt products. Now, if you're allergic to yogurt, then this is probably not the right product for you. What we need is obviously yogurt and cream, and also a fermentation machine such as a yogurt maker or a bread maker. First and foremost, before making the yogurt cream, you need to pour boiling water into any container or tools that'll touch eventually the cream. Because of the fermentation process requires a 40 degrees of temperature for 8 hours, you don't want any bacteria or any other microorganisms growing in there. Now, we start with the ingredients. We will combine 1 part of yogurt with 1 part of cream together. Now, the reason for that is we want to eventually whip the yogurt cream in order for it to be spread onto, for example, cakes. The minimum amount of lipids needed in a whippable liquid is, by my calculation, around 15 to 20%. That's close to the lipid content in, for example, sour cream or the protein content in eggs. So aim for 15 to 20% of non-aqueous liquid or protein content. Now let's take a look at the specific nutritional values of the cream. As you can see, it contains around 35% of lipid in it, making the water content around 65%. And for the yogurt we are using, it contains around 3.7% of lipid in it, making the water content around 95%. So when we combine the 2 products together, we want to make sure a minimum of 15% of lipids, or in other words, we want to make the water content no higher than 85%. So a 1-to-1 ratio is good enough to combine the two products together in order to make any whippable liquids. Now, I'll weigh 100 grams of yogurt first. Then I'll add also 100 grams of the cream. Remember to check carefully with the lipid content of your cream, as it might contain a different percentage of lipid content. In that case, do the calculations to make sure that the water content is no higher than 85%. Now, stir and mix the 2 liquids together to make sure the mixture is well and even. As said before, any tools or any containers that'll touch this mixture will need to be sanitized beforehand to make sure that no other bacteria will be growing during the fermentation process. Put the combination into an environment where you can make sure that the temperature can be kept at around 40 degrees for at least 8 hours. That'll be the perfect environment for the specific bacteria in the yogurt to digest the lactose content in the cream. Now, this is the final product where you can see that the texture is similar to regular yogurt with a lot of oily content. Now put this mixture into the fridge and refrigerate for more than an hour to get the firm texture that you need to whip this cream. Now it's the whipping part. Use any tools that you use to whip stuff. As we are whipping this yogurt cream, you can see that air bubbles start to be trapped into the water. Liquid molecules is becoming richer and richer, and the consistency is becoming smoother and smoother. And the final product will be similar to what you see with whipped cream. Is a nice replacement of your regular cream. Just remember that the cream contains a bit of yogurt taste rather than the pure cream taste of your regular whipped cream. And you can spread the final product onto cakes or onto bread of your choosing. Give us a like and subscribe for future videos.